Hello, my name is Naseem. As we already talked about in probability kickstart video about the topics within probability we must have understanding, and in this video we will try to understand hypothetical meaning of probability as well as the mathematical meaning of probability. We will try to understand different terminology which we will use throughout the probabilities classes, like what is a random experiment, what is a sample space of the events, and what is event itself. So let us try to get an idea of what is probability mean generally. So for example, someone is saying weather condition of today is not good and there is a chance of rain. So someone is saying this sentence, and by saying so, the person who is saying this sentence is expecting some rain. So that specific person is having some experience, some past experience actually, that whenever there is a bad weather, there is always a rain. On the basis of this experience, this specific person is expecting some rain today as well, right? So this expectation means the person is expecting rain, called probability. So the measurement of this expectation is called probability, means probability of rain today. But when we are talking about probability in mathematical point of view, we must have some digit in our hand, because at last we need to use this probability in our further calculation. So we must have some digit in our hand when we are talking about probability in mathematics. So just try to do a simple experiment first. For example, we have a coin, and on this coin, on one face of this coin we have head, and on the second face we have tail. So when we are tossing this coin, the number of outcomes, means the maximum number of outcomes will be only two, means this coin can come up with the head or the tail. So the maximum number of outcomes of this coin is head and tail. This is the only two possible outcomes in tossing a coin. And when we are saving this head and tail, we are ready with the sample space of this experiment. So this tossing a coin is a random experiment, we call it a random experiment, and to collect the sets of all of the possible outcome is the sample space of that experiment which we have right now. Now for example, someone is saying what is the probability of getting head in tossing a fair coin. So we need to calculate probability of getting head, and this is the event, means getting a head is an event, right? So let us try to calculate probability of getting a head. And how to calculate probability of an event? So we need to go back into the sample space. We need to find out times this event is occurring in the sample space. So we are talking about head, means getting a head. We have head only single time into the sample space, so write 1 here. And we need to divide it by the number of all possible outcomes of the sample space of this random experiment. So we have only two possible outcomes, which is head and tail. So divided by 2, we will get 0.5. So this is what probability of getting a head in an experiment of tossing a fair coin, means half is the probability, right? This is how we can calculate probability of an event of a sample space of a random experiment we have done. Let us try to understand by taking one more example. This time we have two different coin, right? Coin 1 C1 and we have coin 2 C2, and we are throwing these two coins, these two fair coins simultaneously, right? And we are writing down all of the possible outcomes. So we have two head and tail, we have two head and tail face of the coin. So the possible outcome in first throw of both coins simultaneously, we may get HH, means head and head on both of the coins. We are actually creating sample space of this random experiment. In the second toss, we may get head on first coin C1 and tail on second coin C2. At the same time, we can get tail on first coin and head on second coin, means C2. Fourth would be tail on both of the coins. All of the possible outcomes of this random experiment, means throwing two fair coins simultaneously. This would be the sample space of this experiment, right? And in this sample space there may be number of events, right? And what are the events like? What is the probability of getting at least one head? Number of times this event is occurring into the sample space, at least one head. So we have at least one head, one, this one, at least one head, this one, at least one head, this one. So we have three number of outcomes and divided by total number of outcomes into the sample space. So total number of outcomes we have 4. So the probability of an event, I mean getting at least one head, is 3 by 4 in this random experiment. There may be another event like tail on coin C1. So the first is always C1 and second was in C2. So we are talking about another event which is tail on coin C1. So we have this outcome and this outcome favorable to this event. So we have number of outcomes favorable to this event is 2 and divided by 4. So we have 0.5. So there is a possibility of number of events can be made related to a sample space of a random experiment. All right, and this is how we can calculate probability of an event of a sample space. Happy learning and see you in next lecture.